Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Dukelet, welcome to Merrily Merrod. It's the part where I forget what I'm saying, and today we are in need of a place to shoot this video. My roommate is currently doing his podcast, so I'm trying not to disturb him too much, and if you watched my last video, you've seen the state of my apartment, so I was hoping for a nice shot with these beautiful autumn leaves, but I dawdled and I went to public storage and who knows what the hell I was doing. And in any case, you know, this is what we got, but we got something really cool to unbox, so I'm hoping that, I'm not gonna just look like some creeper. Well, if you watched the video before that, you know that creepers be creeping, so I guess it's not gonna make much of a difference, but I do have something really cool that came in the mail today that I am excited and we're going to do not only an unboxing of, but a review of, because I have a scheduled pool reservation at McMiniman's for tonight. 8 o'clock is all wonderful, but like I said, I've been dawdling, so it's after 5. We gotta get this video done so that we can go and get the other video done, then we can do a thing, and then do that other thing. But you know what? You can't see any of this, so there could be anything going on in this video, and you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But the shot is admittedly pretty cool for the fact that you can't see shit. So, let's get under one of these like apartment lights here and see what we do, because I'd like you to see what's actually in here. I'm very excited, and you're gonna see why. Arguably, I entertain myself way more with these videos than anybody else could possibly ever be in. But so, we've got here this mighty fine package, and I will explain to you why I decided to make this purchase after so recently making a purchase that is similar. But first, you gotta see what the hell it is, right? Boom! And I'm excited because I actually only... Ooh! Traffic is helping. I actually only saw one of these in person for the first time last week. And had a chance to kind of check out the material and everything, and so here it is. Not much fanfare, but we've got a Luna Monofin, right? And this, what color is this? Mystic Melon is what's going on here. So, they didn't actually have any... Oh, the Mystic Melon is always size small. Good to know. My feet are giant, so we'll see how that do. But it didn't really specify on Amazon. This is $20 cheaper. So, we will break this bad boy open. Throw shit everywhere. But this is actually, it's quite bright and beautiful, and it's it is a silicone monofin, but it's got more the consistency. It's more rubbery feeling than you would feel with the silicone monofins by Taylor, and those are the ones I'm most familiar with. But I was at a swim and I saw somebody swimming with one of these guys, and it is a comparable size to the Linden monofin, not quite as wide, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. But it is something. It is nice and bendy, and I figured I have a really hard time getting the Linden monofin in my Shallow Mermaid beta tail, despite the fact that it is of the Linden collection and made specifically to fit those monofins. The zipper doesn't comply, and I'm actually ripping apart of the tail because of this. So I opted to try one of these bad boys out. I think it's going to fit nicely, give it a good enough propulsion, but have some of that silicone floppiness that I really enjoy with the with my Mertailor. And let us just see, since we're unboxing this here. I don't really know what small means to these fine folk at Luna Mermaid, or at Finis, excuse me. And I usually wear my neoprene booties with any kind of monofin that I get. So with these, maybe I will just forego those and they will fit just fine. That's what we're hoping, because I'm not returning this shit. We're gonna wear it no matter what? So, get this business out of the way. Boom. In case you missed how creepy I was sitting here, the camera, it's best it's not on camera. So, let us try. Yeah, my feet are so not small. Oh, that's not even a thing. Alright, that is like some Cinderella shit going on right here, but this is not, I'm not that guy. Oh, they do come unhooked here, so I guess that is what we're gonna have to do. But can we, oh look! Oh, it fits mostly. That's nice. This is actually pretty comfortable. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to wear them without the neoprene booties. That's not bad. My my toe is totally sticking out of that, but they left it open just in case this was your plight. So they knew I was gonna be cheap and buy the smaller one, and they prepared. They did me a solid here, so that's it's wonderful. I'm not gonna put it, yes I am, because I mean, we're halfway, we're already doing this, neighbors are probably already watching, this one isn't fitting. Okay, this is gonna look really sad, like, doing this, more or less in public when I get to bed. This foot's bigger. Okay. Alright, there it is, folks. Technically fits. That's wonderful. Alright, sending it back. It's a lot of fun. It's, narrower than any of the fins that I had. Not that you can see with this great angle that I'm showing here, but, we'll see it in the water in a minute, and, well, you will. It's gonna be like a couple hours for me, but, we'll see exactly how it moves in the tail. I like that, the mobility of that, the floppiness of it, and I'm curious to see exactly how much propulsion this is going to offer. It does have the little ridges here, similar to the other silicone thing that I have, and my understanding is that this helps the the air escape the tail when you're swimming, so it doesn't back up in the tail, which is an issue that I've noticed with the Shallow Mermaid beta tails. There's no drainage hole at the bottom of the tail, so air does tend to get caught in that tail and either kind of poof it up while you're swimming, or make like nice little farty bubbles when you stop swimming, which is great when you're swimming alone. And can't explain this to people, but I'm explaining it to you, internet, and you tell everybody else. But I'm excited to see how this is in the water. Hopefully they'll let me bring this camera. If not, I'll record with my phone. You're not gonna know unless the video quality goes down, so I'll see you in a minute. Also, real quick, if you're wondering, asking, hey Stemmer, why didn't you just look on the Finis website and see if they offered this fin in your size? I would say to you that their website is very confusing. They have small and medium next to each other, and the way, when you click on the different fins, it clicks on the different size. But that makes it look like they offer both sizes, but just don't have them available. So it's a don't be fooled. Alright, so we were gonna do this at McMiniman's, but it occurred to me that I can't find my lock for the lockers in the gym, so I didn't want to bring my computer to McMiniman's and so on and so forth. So we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna look at the size comparison between the Luna and the Linden, and we are going to see how well the Luna fits inside the Shallow Mermaid tail. So, first things first, it is much narrower than the Mermaid Linden tail, and I really like my Mermaid Linden. It has nice propulsion, it's very comfortable, it's extremely durable,
and I do like the size of it. But so this is a little bit smaller, almost the same length, and I think that it probably shouldn't make too much of a difference when functioning in this tail, because it is a beta tail, so there are a lot of like floppy bits around the edges that are not filled out with the monofin anyway. So, but it is quite a bit smaller, and so I guess I was under the impression that they were around the same size. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Again, did I consult the internet before looking into this? What do you need to Google that shit for, huh? So here's my lovely man's lovely tail. But I do want to show the wear and tear that is already happening around the zipper because of trying to use the Linden monofin with it, which again, it was part of their Linden collection, so I'm surprised that it was so difficult trying to use these two in tandem. But sometimes that is just how it goes, you know. But trying to get this in there, there is a lot of this is about how far it comes up, and so a lot of bending, you can bend this part and you can bend this part a bit, but even so you have to stretch this out to the point of it tearing to be able to get that in there. And then on the other side as well, you have to bend this almost in half, which makes me nervous every time trying to get that in there. But so let's see. The Luna obviously can go right in here. Let's make sure this is the right way here. And of course, it's going to take a little extra time because I'm doing this crazy on like a pile of coats and stuff that I have here, but much easier, no tearing, some folding, and we'll have to see precisely how this moves in the water, of course, but as far as just ease of use, that was much easier. It's nicely, like I said, there's a bunch of floppy bits here, but it's a floppier tail anyway, so I'll be curious to see in the water how that translates, right? I did put it in fucking backwards, didn't I? Ah, shit. I forgot which side. I think on my mertail it is on the other side. Actually, I don't think that at all. That's a lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, you're fine folk. Maybe. I don't know who's watching this video. Maybe you're not fine folk. I'm still not gonna lie to you. Because I'm a professional. Anyway, same principle applies. Monofin is in the tail. You're with the tail in the water. Actually, I think how it goes is we're gonna put the mermaid in the tail and the mermaid in the water. But like I said, we got a couple hours till that. So hopefully, look at that. Ain't that nice, huh? Apparently this is what you do when you're a professional, is you forget to open your tripod and you forget to get your camera or find a bathing suit or anything until a half hour before you're supposed to be at your swim because you're too busy watching random videos on YouTube, and that's what professionals do. So not that you want to watch me open all of my mail, especially not in a poorly lighted situation, but you know what? I've got to do it anyway, so here you watch. Photo Pro. It's a new tripod because in my last video, or yes, my last swim, it was in the 13-foot pool, and I dropped my damn camera because it was poorly secured,
And so I thought that I would try one of these bad boys. Found it on Amazon, where all the good stuff is, and oh, look at that. Boom! Waterproof, bendable, ready to go, except for the fact that my camera's not on it, and I gotta go. Oh shit. I don't even have, like, I don't have any towels clean. Alright, so you know what it means when you don't have any clean towels? That's the thing. Now I'm a flasher. That's awesome. Things to consider before they find me recording in the locker room here. First of all, bring your swim bag for your wet stuff because this is. First of all, that's a thing. Second of all, bring a bag for your wet stuff because it's all gonna drip everywhere, and I usually do, and I don't know why the hell I didn't because I forgot like everything at home. And third, bring a towel. Fourth, look at that shit. Don't look at that shit. I don't know if there's a non-weird way to show you. I'm trying to show you. The monofin fit nice and snug, but very snug. So just don't do what Donnie don't does and look it up on the internet, see, get your right size. But it's actually pretty comfortable. It was not. It didn't feel uncomfortable, obviously, in the water, and I do have to say it swam so beautifully. It is graceful, it is mermaidish, it is light, it is doesn't have much propulsion, so I'm gonna have to practice swimming in it. But the plus side to that is I'm going to be getting better at actually using my whole body to swim versus relying on a stiff monofin to do the propulsion for me. I'm actually going to have to work on my technique. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I really do, not that I don't like the linden, but I really do prefer swimming in this with this tail. It's a wonderful combination, and of course the silicone tails are going to have that lovely quality anyway. So I'm just trying to get through this. You're gonna catch me and I'm gonna get in trouble. So that was absolutely stunning. It was wonderful. So I'm really grateful. Thank you, Finis, for making such a wonderful muffin, and I would highly recommend this. That was, I felt like a beautiful, graceful mermaid. Now I gotta go. Oh, yes. Since I will probably be forgetting to, in the event that I forget to record an outro, thank you for joining me, and you have a wonderful night. Aslan.